Peace, love, and light. Family, Sister Toppy here, creator of kmsc.online, where we talk about the divine nature in your spirit. Today is Saturday, October 1st, 2022. The numbers add up to an 8, which connects us to Gemini, Virgo energy, Mercury energy, which is intelligence, syllogism, helps us to make sense of the parts to the whole, make sense of the situations that we are being asked to figure out regarding our present moment, our ability to surrender to the divine, and our willingness to trust the process. First, I'd like to say thank you to those who've never been to this channel. Thank you for visiting. Please share this video if you find it interesting, and like the video if you actually enjoy it. I want to ask you all to forgive me for my voice. I've been dealing with voice issues for the past few months. Why exactly, I don't know. I guess, we're in a place where a lot of foreign things are in the air, so I would say that it greatly affected me. But I'm still here, ready to give you guys whatever guidance spirit wants to channel through me for the month of October 2022. Okay, so let's get started. For those of you that have never been to this channel, I use what you call Netzer cards. These cards are from Ra'u Nefer Amen from our Sar Aset Society, and you can find him on the World Wide Web. It's Asar, A-U-S-A-R, Aset, A-U-S-E-T, Society. And these are called Netzer Oracle cards. Okay, NTR Oracle cards. So I'm going to be using these cards to excuse me, sorry about that, family. 1 second, please. I should have cut my phone off, I'm sorry. Sorry about that, you guys, just 1 second. I should have known better. Should have known better. I'm going to go ahead and cut the phone off so this doesn't happen again. And if you hear any noise in the back, those people live around my building, and they like to make noise when they know that I'm doing something like this. So if you happen to hear any voices, then just know it's the people. I hope you can see that. I hope you can see that. Let's see. I really do, because I want it to be close. Yeah, you can see that fine. Okay. Alright. So this card here is called Amen. Okay. And Amen, I don't want to put it too far away, is a card of the universal powers, Mother, Father, Mother, God, and Immovable Peace. This is Nekhebet. Nekhebet connects us to creative energy, feminine energy, and it's the right brain. So this is creative energy, and it's the right brain. This is logic. This is Wajet, and this is the left brain. It also connects us to Libra energy. This connects us to Taurus energy. And Libra and Taurus are about relationships and love and the imagination, which is why we're here, to create and to experience and to be fruitful and multiply in all of our relationships with Earth, with ourselves, with the universe, with Father, Mother, God, with the Master, with whatever angels and ancestors that we are currently aware of that are a part of our continuum of life, and of course to expand as human beings, having families. So this is a relationship card, this is a creativity card, and this is our connection to the universe. This is the mastery of self, mastered self. This is the Oser call, the all-seer. And this is about your mastered self, your higher self, your Ka. Looks like the people that I don't care for, that Stephen and his beings that work in the darkness, that listen to the whispering jinns, it looks like they're going to start acting up. So I would probably tell you to just kind of bear the noise you're going to hear outside, because I think they may be the ones that have a camera planted in my house, and they're watching remotely because they have a connection with the maintenance here. Oh yeah, I'm telling all, definitely. This is called Tahuti. This is to measure, and it's about staying in balance, and it's also about balancing your left and right brain, and also your masculine and feminine energies, and also being able to receive and intuit wisdom from the divine, okay, from the crown chakra, okay, through the crown chakra into the third eye, and the third eye dispenses the energy out into the rest of the body, and you will eventually take right action once you understand the divine wisdom, the how to measure, the what to do, okay, of whatever you are querying about. Next we have Segal. This connects us to the ancestors, to the throat chakra, okay, and this has to do with our connection to the ancestors, calling them in, and our inner power, our outer power, and our ability to affect the external world, okay. And ancestors want us to stay balanced, so that reflects our connection with the ancestors and their ability to help us stay balanced. This is Ma'at, the scales of justice. This is also about balance, okay, work-life balance, mental and physical balance, spiritual and earthly balance. All balance is about this card here, Ma'at. Mainly balance of the heart in love, which is one of the most difficult things for us to master. We have a lot of people have pride. They're dealing with pride. Sometimes we have pride we don't even know about. But this one is very difficult to deal with because it's to do with pride and justification of wrong behavior and attitudes. So yeah, like I said before, family, if you hear any imps or jinns or Stephen and his beings out there, it's because they're connected to my internet and they're able to watch me through their Wi-Fi because it's connected to mine, because I believe they have some higher up person that is possibly a politician that is, working with them to work against me. And I know I sound crazy, but I'm going to tell it all, because from one day to the next, I don't know what's going to happen to me. So I'm going to tell my story in case something does happen to me. Hopefully nothing will, but I'm going to tell my story because the world's crazy today and you just don't know what can happen. Next we have Herakuti. This is the protector of divine law. This is divine law, Ma'at. And so this is Mars energy, and it will come and kick your tail when you do wrong and you do not listen to divine will or wisdom. This is the one that comes for you. And as you can see, he has a nice set of weapons there. Alright, so that's Herakuti. Next we have Heru. This is the will. This is your solar plexus. This is about you staying balanced and operating in divine law and order and following your divine template and your divine purpose. This is where you get favor from the divine and protection from the divine. Imagination. This is Heru. This is the thing that brings what you have as a belief or as faith into the physical realm. If there's a card of faith, this card would be it. The now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. The imagination is faith. So whatever you believe, it will become the reality you experience. There we are with Heru, the imagination. Next we have Sebek. This energy here is what we are connecting to today, and also the throat chakra ancestral energy. Saturday for Saturn. I'm sorry. That's not this is the card. Saturn, which is ancestral connection and intelligence. So our ancestors want to guide us into the new chapter we're in with wisdom, okay, or with intelligence. So that's what that's about. Okay, they're backing us, they're supporting us to support our endeavors and our goals, and they want to help give us guidance. So that came out there, which is a great intuitive messages. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Father, Mother God, Master. Just so you guys know, I've already been in prayer for some days now, but I can pray before we get into the next set of cards. The next card is 9. That is Auset, giving birth to the new. It's also balanced emotions, balanced love, knowing how and when to give your cup and when to take it away from those that don't deserve it. Basically, it's your love. Knowing when to hold, knowing when to fold, knowing when to walk away and when to run, you know. Sometimes you have to stop giving to people that don't appreciate what you have in your cup. It's just a part of life. It is what it is. Okay, so next card we have is Geb. This is the Earth card. This is just our manifestation into the Earth body. That's all it is. It's our physical existence. This is what Geb represents. Next we have 11. We're going back to the ancestral realm. 11 is the first level master. Okay, we have 11, 22, 33, 44. This is like you being aware that you have a connection with the divine, with the ancestors. And the ancestors, this seed here is like the seed of Isis, but then again, it's also the seed of a lion. Like they have power, okay? Okay, like the Lion of Judah, or like the lion being the potentate or the pontiff of the jungle. So they have power to help you. So we're going back to the ancestral realm again with card number 11. This is the card that says we'll help you level up to the next level in your spiritual journey. Okay? All right, so let's say a prayer. Father, Mother, God, Master, thank you for this day. Please bless the people that hear this message and myself, whoever may come across this message with divine wisdom to guide us into the next chapter of our lives. Let nothing but divine power, peace, protection, light, love, and angelic energies reside in this place. Remove all demonic energies. Do not allow them in this space. They are not allowed here. I ask you in the name of Jesus, and I plead the blood of Jesus over this space. I ask the Holy Spirit to come into this space. I ask my divine angels from birth, first birth, second and third birth, to come into this space. I ask Archangel Michael to come into this space and protect this space. I ask my ancestors from ancient Egypt that are of the highest divine light and order to come into this space. I also ask my ancestors of the I Ching that help support me and love me through my last trial of coming out of codependency. I ask you to come into this space to support this reading and allow divine wisdom to flow through Heavenly Father, Mother, God, Master, so that we can receive a blessing of wisdom, so that we may remain and become realigned or in alignment with your divine will, your divine law, your divine purpose, and your divine residence. I thank you in advance, and I praise you and give you all the glory for myself and for all those watching. Thank you. We love you. You're more than worthy. To you be the glory. Amen. And I say, okay. So that's the prayer. I'm actually going to start with some karmic cards. I love this Alice in Wonderland deck. This is a karmic deck. I consider it a karmic deck. It shows you immediately what's wrong. And like I said, the imps are going to act up because they don't like me. They are definitely with the darkness. And that's what they do when they know I'm doing something. That's their assignment. Their assignment right now is to disturb me. And I have to master my emotions, which I haven't been doing. I have to master my emotions while they're acting a fool and irritating me. And this has been going on all year while I live here. And they actually have incubus and succubus demons. And I believe, I am 100% sure they worship demonic entities. And I said, family, I just want you to know I've been harassed from the moment that I moved here in November last year up until this very moment. So if you wonder why I'm stagnated, it's because I have been basically sick by hounds of hell. That's why your dear sister Toffee has not been here, because I have been under attack day and night, and I am still under attack day and night in my home, at my home and the surrounding areas. So pray for me, please, if you care about me. If you don't, then I'll see you on the other side if these people take me out of this place. But I'm going to say that no weapon formed against me will prosper, and that every tongue that rises against me shall fall. And I will condemn it. I will condemn them. And this is my heritage because I'm a servant of God, the Lord God. And my righteousness is of the Master, the High Priest, Jesus, Yeshua, Aru, Esau, whatever you want to call him. 41, forget who you are. I can't even read that anymore, you guys. I can only read so much. I don't have any other glasses. Forget who you are. Amen. This is Father, Mother, God, Master's advice. So they're truly saying, forget about who you are, who you were. We are really, truly becoming someone new. Talk to me about Nekhabet, please. Creative energy. Talk to me about the right brain, please. Thank you, Angels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides. One card, please. Thank you. Belong to your own dream. Belong to your own dream. This is what Spirit is saying. Remake your own life. Belong to your own dream. Talk to me about Wajet. What about the logic of it? Thank you. You are rare and free. You are rare and free. So I think Spirit is just trying to let us know that we got a clear template and we can do whatever it is we want. We are the children of the Most High God, and we can do whatever it is we want that's within the confines of divine law and order. We are free, and we're free to create the new paradigm, the new reality for our life. Nothing is holding us back anymore. No one is in our way. No one can stop us. No one can block us. Mortality. This one is about just basically how short life is. I can't read that, but it's about our mortality. Whatever you want to do, do it now, because life is not promised. Reminds me of that song by Mos Def, Tomorrow May Never Come. I wonder what will happen next. Curiosity. We're all curious about what's going to be a part of our next chapter, aren't we? I know I am. Definitely curious. 1 second. Definitely curious. What about the ancestors? Talk to me. What about ancestors? Okay. Set your course, card number 22. They're saying the same thing over and over. We have to decide. It's up to us. We have to make the decision. They're not going to make the decision. I think they're saying it's time to quit. They're taking training wheels off of us. We have to make our own choices. That's what they're saying. Thank you so much. Please give me a card for Ma'at, the heart space. Talk to me about Ma'at. How can we stay in balance in the heart space? Talk to me. How can we line ourselves up with abundance? Follow the white rabbit. That's how we line ourselves up with abundance. Follow the white rabbit. That means follow whatever synchronicities, whatever intuitive guidance you receive. Follow Spirit. Talk to me about Herakuti. How can we avoid bad karma and create good karma? How can we avoid bad karma and create good karma? Talk to me, Spirit. Thank you. All are mad. All must have prizes. If there's a little bit of people-pleasing itis inside of you, it's time to get rid of it. Herakuti says no more of that. No more people-pleasing. Do not beat yourself up if you cannot afford to do the things you used to be able to do for people you love. A lot of people are in a pinch. A lot of people are having to remake their whole financial situation. Excuse me, you guys. 1 second, please. I should have unplugged that phone. 1 second, please. Hello? Excuse me, sorry about that. Sorry about that, family. Just 1 second. So as you can see here, we have guidance for Amen, Nekhabet, Wajet, the self-mastery energy, Tehuti, which is the third eye. Oh, I'm sorry, the Osir energy, the mastery energy, is the crown. We have third eye energy, which is Tehuti, to measure. We have Sekir, which is the throat chakra, and then we have Ma'at, which is the heart space. Okay, that has to do with our abundance. So far on the first half of the guidance that we have Father, Mother, God telling us to forget who we are and just make a clean slate of our identity. We're also being asked to be strong and to believe in our own dream. Okay, as far as creating our own dream, live and create your own reality. Don't fall into the old paradigm of repetitive old cycles of what you used to know and what you used to do. We're being guided to do something new that our soul is calling us to do. We also are being asked to remember that we're rare and we're free. Be aware that we are mortal and that we will transition into the next life, that this existence is not forever. One second, I'm sorry. And don't concern yourself so much with what's next. Just stay in the now. Master number 22 numbers here, set your course. So it's about mastering yourself. So whatever it is that you're working on, it's time to set yourself on that course. Start to fulfill that goal in some way. Step by step, inch by inch, start to move towards the fulfillment of that goal. Okay? That's what will help keep you balanced. The ancestors are here to support you in your course going ahead, whatever it is that you're planning on doing. Ask the ancestors for help if you need help and guidance. Do not worry about what's going to be coming. Focus on what's going on right now. That's what divine wisdom is asking us to do. As far as our mastered self, we know that we have this opportunity in this life to master ourselves. We will not have these mortal bodies forever. We will not have these bodies forever. So it's important for us to remember that. We need to live our lives knowing that this life is temporal and there will be a day that we have to transition. Also, the people that we love will also. And so we need to redeem the time and understand that every moment we live is precious. Every day we live is precious. Every opportunity you have to be with someone you love is precious. We sometimes get on this rat wheel and run, and do this and do that, and we just assume tomorrow's promise. It's not promised to anyone. One day our tomorrow will never be. It will be a last tomorrow, okay? Any today could be your last tomorrow. Any today could be my last tomorrow. And we need to be aware of that, because while we're being angry or judgmental or mean or whatever we're doing, or being nice or kind or being indulgent or whatever we're doing, we need to be aware that there's a day coming that we will not have a tomorrow. And so you need to be aware of what mortality is while you're living your life, doing whatever it is you're doing. You have to understand there are numbered days, and it doesn't mean that because you're 85 or you're 95, you're going to leave first. A lot of young people die. Young people die all the time. Excuse me. So we have to be aware of what we are embodied in, and that's temporal flesh. This flesh cannot stay. It cannot live forever. It can only live temporarily. So you need to understand that your body is not, even if you live for a long age, you're not going to live forever. You could get sickness. You could end up with some type of ailment that you have to, you'll be disabled. Disability is something you're always born with, So we need to think about these things, whatever condition. Like for me, instance, I was a very strong bodied female. I was a very I was a very active woman. I was very physical. I worked out a lot. I lifted weights. I ran track. I ran miles. I'm not that way anymore. I'm partially disabled. I don't like it, but I have to admit my limitations. So remember what you have and enjoy what you have right now, because you're not, none of us, I don't care who you are, what you serve the light, you serve the darkness. No one is staying here forever. I don't care who you are. You like me, you don't like me, it doesn't matter. None of us are staying. So while you're doing whatever you're doing, keep in mind mortality. We're not going to be here forever. You don't have forever to do whatever you're doing. Whether it's bothering other people, whether it's trying to create a legacy, whether it's trying to be a good person or not. You don't have forever. So just keep that in mind. It's right in the middle of these cards. It's amazing, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this column here, which is ironic, intelligence is the theme for today. Oh, Sarah, this is always important, because it's about mastery of self. And they're telling us, you're mortal. You're not going to live forever. While you guys are worrying and stressing and doing all these things, understand that your time here is short. You don't have forever to do everything you want. Think about your mortality. That's what Spirit's saying. That's what Spirit's saying to all of us. So whoever you are, whatever position you have, you're not going to be here forever, regardless to what position you're in. So Spirit is asking us here, the center column, to remain aware. This is the great equalizer, see? Death is the great equalizer. Whoever you are, regardless to who you are, male, female, old, young, rich, poor, it doesn't matter, sexual gender, sexual preference, it doesn't matter. We all meet the Maker at the end of this life. We all pay the piper. We all leave these bodies with Mother Earth. It's inevitable. So whatever you're doing, keep in mind, whatever you're doing you're not going to have forever to do it. So before you leave this world, if you want to be someone that plays with people, and that's what you want to do for the last days of your life, because you never know what day could be your last day. Everybody say, oh, well, a car accident, I'm not going to get in a car accident. Okay, well, I'm a good driver. I did a spell. I protected myself. You can't stop an earthquake. You can't stop a tornado. You can't stop a tsunami. You can't stop a flood. None of us are exempt. When the time comes that we have to leave, the divine will use whatever measure necessary to take us home when it's time, wherever your home may be, because we're not all going to the same home, just so you know. But be aware, regardless to what you serve, darkness or light, right or wrong, we are all leaving these bodies here, okay? It's called mortality. I'm going to keep reminding you. Just be aware that all you have now, your position, your friends, it is going to all disappear when you leave this place. None of that is going to matter on that side at all. The only thing that's going to matter is your spiritual identity, your spiritual awareness, your spiritual awakening, your spiritual resonance, your spiritual power, your spiritual presence, and your spiritual position. That's what's going to matter. Because if we have to count up the cost in the objective realm, and everybody has books and balance, has accounting to do, you have to make sure that bookkeepers keep everything in order. What do you think the universe has to do? They gave you the paper to create your accounting software. They gave you the mind to understand how to create an accounting system. They gave you the idea to have a business. What do you think the source of all of this is going to do? Nothing? It's going to do something. The next card we have is clock, time. What did I say? I told you about immortality. I just told you that. That's under the will of God. This one is all must-have prizes. Stop the all must-have prizes mentality. If you as a soul should be good enough for people. If they don't want you around for you who you are, then there's nothing you can do. Okay? There's nothing you can do for them to make them appreciate you. If they don't appreciate you, they don't. Get away from them. Leave the people alone. Leave them alone. You can't make people happy. Heru. Believe the imagination. This is where they say create your own world. Look at that. They're telling you to believe in your imagination. Believe in what you want. Believe. Okay? Dream on. Dream and believe in your dreams. Live your life. Divine, it's very clear right here. Divine is saying there's a lot going on in the world. There's sickness. There's diseases. There's a lot, there's a lot going on that God didn't have anything to do with. And he can't say, I'm going to protect everybody, keep everybody alive. We got monkeypox out here. We got STDs, HIV, AIDS, all kind of stuff, syphilis. We got all kind of diseases. Now we're saying that the gene for the original COVID, or the Myrna, is transforming, constantly changing. We don't know what's going to happen. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody can say for sure what's going to happen. Nobody. And Divine is saying, be prepared, because anybody can leave at any time, including yourself, including Sister Toffee. I can leave at any time. So when you decide to be stubborn and mean and rude and prude and, not make amends with people or not do the right thing or not apologize because you're prideful and you need to look like you're right or you need to be right, just remember, we only get so much time to apologize to another person before we go into our spirit body. We're not going to be in these physical bodies forever. I'm going to tell you why. I think because these demons are kicking up and they want to feed off of humans. And so God has taken a lot of people out. A lot of people are leaving this world, not because it's a bad thing, but because the demons are feeding off of them. They're feeding off of them. And see, as long as you got flesh, demons can feed off of you. But once you drop the flesh, they can't feed off you because the body, it turns to dirt. But if it has a life force in it, then they can feed off the electricity, the energy in the body. So a lot of people are quote unquote dying or transitioning because God doesn't want to feed these demons. So some of God's high-powered people or high-powered earth angels are transitioning or quote unquote dying because the demons want to eat their frequency, the fire and the light and the high intense electrical current in their body. They want to eat that energy however they can. Most of the time it's through trying to attach to the sexual region. The incubus and the succubus demon are one of the most treacherous demons that attack the spiritual community. So if there's anyone out here that has ever been feeling like you're being attacked sexually, you're being attacked through your technological devices and people. Just so you know. Be aware. I can't tell you how. I can't tell you what they're doing, but I know what they're doing. So if there's some of you like me that are being attacked sexually by some type of entity, meaning energy form, put it in this description box. It doesn't mean they win, but I'm going to put them on blast. So we need to expose these demonic entities. Okay? These perverted spirits that live in human beings that surveillance other human beings as if they won't turn to dirt or they don't poop or they don't urinate like they're different. They're no different from us. They're going to die just like us. But they have made themselves in their own psychosis above us and justify their wrong action by illegally surveillancing another human being, either by a desire to sexually abuse, commit some type of crime, or just to get their rocks off. It's some real sickos in this world. And they try to justify sending and projecting negative energy or sexual energy to a person they don't know, that they don't even have, they've never had a formal introduction to. And why am I doing that? Because they're trying to interject this reading, which is all about you leveling up, loving yourself, Okay, mastering yourself through knowing that you are rare and free, knowing that you are able to create whatever life you want, telling you to forget your past and the people that have mistreated you, to follow the inner guidance that the divine gives to you so that you can live the life that you want to live while you're here. Your ancestors are here to support you. And you have the ability, the creative ability to create whatever life that you want. Find the lesson is the next card. This is under Segal. So as far as mulling over the past, ancestors are saying no more of that. We don't want you mulling over the past anymore. What we want is you and your power. We want you feeling good about yourself, believing in your dreams. If no one else believes in it, then that doesn't matter. But all that matters is that you believe in your dreams. Such a curious dream. You still trying to figure out how you're going to give birth to it. This is under offset. Don't worry about it. Like I said, meditate. Go into the universe. You can go to my website, kmsc.online, and you can go to podcasts and connect to the podcast, which is anchor.fm/the mastery of self. You want to drop down to net visualization techniques. Listen to that video, do that visualization, and then imagine yourself completing, after that you do that visualization, imagine yourself completing or accomplishing your goal. Okay, see it, feel it, see the people doing what they're doing, see them honoring you, enjoying you, paying you, whatever the scenario is, and using this rebirthing energy offset, okay, which is the reproductive area and also your emotions. Meditate and dream on your new reality, okay? So stop being curious and visualize. Okay? Next we have Geb. Let's see what's under Geb. Thank you, ancestors, spirit guides, angels. I love you. Thank you, ancestors, spirit guides, angels. I love you. All right. We've got shine bright like a candle under Geb. They're saying this is your life. Live it. Live it. Live your life here and now. Be the light. Shine bright. Shine your light. Shine what you do. What do you do? Who are you? Shine your light. Do you, be you, shine you. Okay? Don't be ashamed. Shine bright. That's the guidance. Under Geb, which is our physical existence here. The last one is weird. I want to be a queen. I want to be a queen. Okay? This says you want to master your emotions. This says you want to learn how to be loving. This says you want to learn how to receive. This says you want to learn how to be nurturing without being abusive. You want to learn how to be supportive without being taken advantage of or for granted. You want to be looked at as beautiful inside of your heart. And you want to strengthen and nurture other people. And if this is not what you're feeling, the divine is asking you to embody this energy of the queen. This is the universal mother. This is Mother Earth. This is the divine feminine mother. This is the perfect mother energy. And just because you're a male doesn't mean you don't need to embody this. It's learning how to love. Okay? Love comes from the woman originally. The nurturing, the tenderness. That is the feminine part of God. The feminine part of God is the universal mother inside of Father God. Okay? They are one. Just like I was watching Pastor T.D. Jakes. He said, woman came out of the rib of man, and then man was birthed by the woman. So we both came out of each other. Divine masculine, divine feminine. We came out of one another. So we are both equally important. We are both one another's father and mother. We are both one another's sister and brother. We are both one another's children, daughter and son. Okay? So we need to love each other 360. Okay? And that's what this mother love is. Ancestors is teaching us we need to learn and embody divine feminine love. We need a feminine nature in order to heal the toxic experiences of the past. Okay, this is what we need in our world now. Feminine nature. Doesn't mean weak. It means wise. Okay, intentional and nurturing and loving in order to heal, to bind up, and to strengthen those that have been harmed and hurt, and to put them back together and set them on the path of not self-destruction but success. Okay? So this is a call to leadership and a mothering energy, motherhood. You can be male energy and still have mothering energy, which is loving. There's nothing wrong with a man having loving energy. You know, people think some men have to be masculine all the time. He doesn't need to be vulnerable with everybody, but he needs to be vulnerable with someone. You know, it's very important for men to have feminine connection with their feminine nature. All right, thank you, spirit guides, ancestors. I love you so much. At the bottom it says nonsense. So I'm going to leave that as a catalyst. Stay away from nonsense and nonsensical people. Things that don't make sense, stay away from it. This is not a time for that, because you will go direct. If you drop your body, you will go directly into chaos. Okay? And chaos is where confusion and the devil lives, and torment, and you will be tormented for the rest of your life. So if you are a tormentor, I suggest you consider stopping your tyranny and asking the divine to help you stop being that, because what you are and what you project is what you will become and where you will go when you leave your body. Okay? Just like we have different locations and cities out here, you can best believe the spirit world has different locations, and where you're going is not going to be good if you're embodying this energy of being a tyrant. Okay? This nonsense, right? This is like an angelic figure in the back. Like, look at this idiot, like this fool child, right? And the child is looking like, oh, I don't know. Don't be this fool child with the ancestors looking at you crazy, okay, behind the veil. You want the ancestors looking at you like that? So get yourself together, okay? Don't do that. I'll put you up here. Is that it? Yeah. All right. Very, very good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Let's see what the Moonology deck says. Actually, no, we're going to look at Heal Yourself, Segal. We're going to dig deeper into the shadow part of ourselves so that we can see what's blocking us from embodying these energies, okay? Let's see what we've got going on. Let's see what we got to go on, what to go on. Let us see, man, what to go on, we got to go on. All right. Blessed ancestor, spirit guides, Father, Mother, God, Master. Ancestors came with me first. Angels came with me first birth, second birth, third birth. Those came with me in my present reincarnation, that are here to help me level up and bring this information forth that will help transform human minds, human thought, human life, which is a revelation of the Christed energy, Christed mind, universal spirit of life. Please help me. Show us what it is that we need to overcome. What do we need to heal in association with these cards? How teachable are you? Thank you, ancestors, spirit guides, angels. Card number 9 is giving birth. That coincides with this card here. Such a curious dream. Yeah, they're saying don't wonder, and don't wander. Learn. If you're willing to learn, you will earn. So they're saying, I'm going to actually, I'm going to put that there. Yeah, I'm going to put it there because it correlates with that. So this is offset energy. How teachable are you? You want to give birth to something new? How teachable are you? What else, spirit guides, ancestors? Thank you. What else? One card, please. Any card. Any set. Okay. They gave me 3. This is 7, pride. This has to do with the imagination. Do not have a vain imagination. When it comes to imagining your new dream, what you're going to believe in, do not use vain imagination. Do not use low frequency energies, thoughts, or ideals. You need to have an Atlantean themed consciousness when you come towards this dream. Otherwise, it's going to be destroyed. And divine is going to bring death to it. There it is there. Very evident. So whatever you are going to create, make sure it's divine. Make sure it's divinely aligned with divine law and will. If it's not, well, don't cry when it gets destroyed. I'm the messenger. Don't get mad at me. All the people that think they can bring destructive and corruptive things to this world and that it's going to be sustained, it's not going to happen. That is not the world. That world's been living for a while. Divine is not having it. They're not having it. It's been enough corruption. It's time for healing, beauty, and holiness, and sanctifiedness, and piety, and character, and all that good stuff. Have faith, card number 22, master number 22. Got a 22 again. Where was the card number 22 that I saw? I remember it. Is that it? Yeah, it is. Set your course. Correlates with that. Have faith. Set your course. It's under the ancestors, okay? Under the throat chakra. Okay, so I would say pray about what it is that you're designing. Ask for guidance. Ask Spirit. Ask Father, Mother, God. Ask the Divine. Ask God. Ask your angels. Ask whoever it is that you look to spiritually to help you to find your course. Okay? Use your throat chakra to speak, to ask, to request, to pray, so that you can bring in what it is you need to start this new course, set this new course. Sadness, card number 5, that is with Harakuti. I think this has to do with closing out the past chapter. All must have prizes. Sometimes, it says sadness, sometimes we cannot give the people we love what we desire because God has a bigger plan or a better understanding of what the dynamics are of the situation. Okay? This is the karma you want to avoid, is stop trying to give where it's not received. Stop trying to give out of what you don't have. Stop trying to sacrifice something you can't afford to be around people or to make someone happy. Don't let that make you sad. That's what the Divine is saying. Don't let that make you sad. Okay? You need to get rid of your all must have prizes mentality and focus on balance of the heart and love. You can give love. You don't have to give material things to bring happiness, joy, and a stronger connection. You just give love. That's all. Just love. Love is the most valuable gift any of us can have in this lifetime. There's nothing more valuable than love. Nothing. Absolutely nothing more valuable than love. Nothing. Okay? Alright, let's see what else we have. Alright, come on, ancestors, spirit guides, angels. I love you. I thank you so very much for being right here when I need you and when I call on you. I love you. I thank you. I thank the Father that we're a part of the same family of God. Patience. 23. Wow, that was 22, 23 synchronicities. That takes us back to number 5 again. Look at that, 2 and 3, it's 5. And I saw a 23 here on the table, but look, take us back here again. Have patience with yourself. Don't be sad, have patience with yourself. Okay? You got to get rid of this all must have prizes mentality. Okay, it's just going to make you sad. Your love is enough, and if the person doesn't think that, it's time to start a new cycle without these people that don't appreciate your love. Because your love is enough, and it should be enough. This is 3 and 2. Let me see if I can find card 23 to see if I can find out what it connects to. That's 22. Let's see if I can find 23. Is this it? That's 32. Belong to your own dream. Similar, backwards, patience. I know I saw 23. I'm pretty sure I did. Is this it? There it is, 23. Look at that. Is that 23 or 28? That's 28. I can't see that. I think it's 23. Looks like 28. Okay, let me find 23. 22. What is this? That's 3. Let's see. 33. I want to be a queen. That's connected to universal mother energy. Shine bright like a diamond. Or like a, I don't know, I say that's that Rihanna song, I don't know. Shine bright. Let's see, what is this? So, such a curious dream. No, that's not 45, that's number 9. Yeah, we started off with how teachable are you, and this one is 29. Find the lesson. Intelligence, that is under the mortality. We're here to learn above all things, okay? Our soul is here to learn, and that's what we need to do here, is learn above all else. It's the most important thing, okay? Let me see what this is. Is this 23? Nope. It's 31. So I don't see 23, you guys, so I'm going to actually put this over here again with patience and sadness. I don't know if you can see that. It's patience for karma. Don't create any bad karma for yourself next in this upcoming cycle by trying to please other people. Don't repeat that cycle. Courage. Have the courage to let go. Okay? That's what the ancestors are saying. That correlates with the throat chakra. We just had that, and it's right here under faith. So have the courage to speak your truth if it's necessary. Okay? Even if you don't speak it directly to the person, you can speak it on a podcast like I do. You can speak it on your own YouTube channel. Speak your truth. Okay? So this is a second level mastery act when you speak your truth. When you get rid of the fear and you speak your truth regardless to what people think. Okay? Have the courage to do that, to look at what you see, to examine the facts, and to speak your truth. Okay? If you're wrong, you can ask for forgiveness later. More than likely, if you feel pain in your emotional, mental, or any other bodies, you've been done wrong. There's no question about it. But some people are so arrogant that they won't change and they will not be accountable. That's just what they do. So don't compromise yourself and try to give them prizes for something they didn't earn, which is your love. Soulmate. 4 and 1 is 5. That goes back to here. So we have contracts with people, right? And we're asked to have patience, and it makes us sad that things don't go the way that we want. Doesn't mean it never will. Maybe one day it will. Right now, just give your cares to the divine. Cast all your cares upon me, for I care for you, saith the Lord. So don't worry yourself. Don't stress. Okay? Trust in the divine. Know that they have your back. Okay? And that you have soulmates that sometimes are karmic, and you may have a soulmate coming in that is a new soulmate because you've leveled up now. You're not repeating the cycle, which is all must have prizes. You know what you deserve, and you are no longer tolerating poppycock, right? You're not dealing with it anymore. All right? What else we have, family? Letting go. That's so clear. 6 and 2 is 8, intelligence. Lines us up with the energy for today. Virgo, Gemini energy, Mercury, Sebek, or Anpu, or Anubis. Okay? The one who resurrects the dead consciousness. Find the lesson, 29, which is 9 and 2, 11. That connects us to the ancestors. Okay? So the ancestors are saying, use your intelligence and let go. Do not repeat the cycle. All right? Do not repeat the cycle. Do not repeat the cycle. That's what they're saying. What else, family? Thank you. I appreciate you. What else? What else? Talk to me about Haru energy. What about this Haru energy and what is this? Clock and time. Talk to me about clock and time. What about clock and time? Talk to me, family. What about the clock and time? It's okay. It is what it is. Nothing we can do to stop it. Talk to me. Okay. Say what you mean. They're talking about speaking your mind again. They're telling you, speak your mind. 8 and 1 is 9. Yeah. That's what they're saying. How teachable are you? Some of you need to speak your truth. And if you can't do it to the person, you need to speak it on some type of platform and make people aware of what you went through. This is going to be the new birthing of your new reality. You need to tell your story. Okay? That's what the divine is saying. So this goes here, actually. So they're saying, how teachable are you? Right? How teachable are you? They're saying, such a curious dream. Like, can you really, really have a dream of using your gift or your pain as a platform for power? Not for you to gain power in a position of authority, but to gain power over the enemy by exposing how demonic entities work and what they've done to harm you, and to take captive people that you love. It's all about exposing these demons. It's your responsibility to do it. And I'm Sister Toffee. I'm the walking law. I'm the walking scales of balance and justice. And I'm going to tell the truth as long as I got breath, okay? Speak your truth. It will be the first step in the beginning of your freedom and your new identity and the creation of your new world, okay? Set is the entity that helps you give birth. It's the Mudlahara energy. It's the sexual chakra, okay? The phallus or the vagina, it doesn't matter, or the reproductive area. It's about that energy of life-giving force, okay? So men, stop looking at this card and saying it doesn't apply to me. Yes, it does, okay? You hold feminine energy. Women come out of you, okay? We come from you. We don't come from under a rock. We don't fall out the sky. A stork doesn't drop us. We come out of your loins, beautiful, divine, masculine men. So next time you look at a woman and you say, wow, look at yourself and say, wow, because she came up out of you, okay? But don't get arrogant and conceited now, because you need to understand that she has just as much power as you and importance as you. And you need to treat her accordingly, because you cannot create life without her. Not the natural way. I mean, you could do some donating your sperm to a lab and make a robot baby. I don't know if they're going to really feel anything, but, you know, good luck with that. Father, Mother God, please talk to me about the rest of these cards. Anything else? Because obviously there's a pattern you have. Thank you. Based on numbers. Let's see. Tribe, 20. Card 20. Family and tree. Okay. Card number 2 would be Tahuti right here. Wonder what will happen next. Wow, that's something. This is card number 2, and guess what? This is card number 20. That's so resonant. So you may have family members wondering what's going to happen next. Instead of taking action, instead of bringing down their walls, instead of being sensitive and compassionate and having the ability to discern that this life is temporal and that we are all facing mortality and that the time to redeem is right now. Just because a person rejects you the first time after you hurt them doesn't mean you don't ever go back and try again. Especially if you never did the right thing. Sorry just isn't enough. Sometimes you can't pay money for things you do wrong. If any of you are dealing with someone out there that's done you wrong and has hurt you, and you would like to know what's going to happen, well, none of us know what's going to happen, but it is important to the divine that we connect to our family and tribe. Now, family and tribe doesn't necessarily have to be your biological family. It can be people that God spiritually placed in your life to become your new family. However, I would never tell you to give up on your biological family, but you cannot make people change. So just have divine wisdom. Keep that in mind. Build your spiritual family while remaining open to the healing of your biological family. Okay? And if you weren't the one that did the wrong, don't hurt yourself by going back trying to reach out to people that don't want to be reached by you. Okay? There are beautiful, wonderful people out in the world waiting for you and would love to be in your presence. Okay? And they will celebrate you, not tolerate you. So don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Okay? All right. Family and tribe. So it's time for some of us to build our own spiritual family and love each other like we're blood. I mean, in the Christian religion, people are blood bought by the Christ's blood, you know, his sacrifice of life on Calvary. So people in the dark arts, they do blood covenants. So Christians believe in the blood of Jesus, they believe in blood sacrifice. So in the Old Testament, there was blood sacrifice of goats and pigs. So let's not act all weird. And there's witchcraft in the Bible, by the way. I think Nicodemus struck a rock and put oil on it. I mean, there's a lot of things. He made an altar of stone. There's a lot of things that happen. You know, Abraham was going to make his son a blood sacrifice till God gave him a ram in the bush. You know what a ram is in the ancient Egyptian? I forgot what the ram is. I know it has to do with power and strength. Aries Scorpio energy, definitely karma. It paid for the karma, I guess, past or future karma, or whatever karmic debt Abraham may have owed God or will owe God. Yeah, the ram in the bush paid for the karma. What else, family? Talk to me. Make it plain, make it clear. That was quick. Temptation. 9 and 1, 10. Well, they're going to let us know temptation is going to be there. This is not going to be a simple test. We will have to be very, 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 very cognizant of our past lessons and our beliefs and where we stand in this place, in this space, and on this journey against the fight of light and darkness within us and outside of us. Get really clear on what your morals and boundaries and standards are, because we are going to be tested. This card is number 19. This goes on Geb, which is 10. This connects us to shine bright like a candle. So to bring a barrier against the darkness, you shine bright. Don't have any fear. Don't be a wuss, and you stand up against the darkness and let them know I'm a light and I'm going to shine as bright as I can to back all your darkness up. Do not fear. That's your purpose, to shine bright like a diamond. Okay? Sorry about some of these crooked cards. Sorry about the notification. Anything else, please? I love you guys. I thank you so much. Some of us have been encountering wild spirits, sexuality. 4, this is an inbound sexual energy, or we're coming out of this energy. Either way, we're not meant to judge anyone. We just have to protect ourselves. Okay, that energy is very self-destructive, and if you are coming out of that energy, I suggest you try to find ways to protect your energy from these demonic entities, these succubus, incubus demons that want to suck the life out of you because they don't mean well by you. They'll kill you very slow, and that's how they get away with murder, because they suck the life out of you when you're not paying attention. Slowly, 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 they kill you. That's what happens. And wow, look how I said that. Look what's behind self-sabotage. Look at that. Many of us have to move out of places where these entities are. Many of us have to stop caring about a person that is not good for us. Stop caring about them. Stop thinking about them. Stop loving them. So whether it's from an environment of your mind or an environment of the physical, geographical area you're in, we are meant to get away from this toxic sexual energy, okay? So this is under 4 and 2, self-sabotage. So it's also, this could be connected to Tahuti, and it says, wonder what will happen next. So many of us have to re-examine ourselves and ask ourselves, are we the ones sabotaging our situations with our family members, our loved ones? We need to reconsider that. You also need to know your worth, because under this system, this Wajet energy would be number 2, but numerically it's Tahuti. So you just need to understand that you are a valuable person, and that you are reaching a new level of mastery. Okay? But you need to avoid this sexual energy. It's in reverse. It's not healthy sexual energy. You want positive sexual energy. So this is number 4. This is going to go under Ma'at, and this falls up under follow the white rabbit, okay? This white rabbit is a red rabbit, okay? She's a brown red rabbit, and she's going to get the person that's looking to find the guidance from the rabbit in trouble. So you don't want this energy. You want to turn it upside down, okay? Just told us the temptation is going to be near, so we don't want to deal with that. All right, what else, family? Anything else? Talk to me. We're going to just finish this up and then close it out. I think that's good. Probably do another spread for the first week of October. Next, we have 10. Pay attention to the signs. Okay, so there's signs that are cautioning us. I don't know what they are for you. Sit down and journal and meditate and figure out what they are. The signs are temptation. For me, this is my sign. This sexual energy popping up on my screen. On my table, right? Under law, ma'at, which means they want to keep me out of balance by using sexual energy. Now you have to understand, demons are real. They have real assignments. And they want to hurt you. That's what they want to do. Yep, they want to hurt you. And they want to steal your energy like they've been stealing mine. That's why you guys wondering why I fell off. Well, now you know why. I've been attacked by these incubus and succubus demonic entities day and night. That's what's been going on. Oops. Didn't mean for that to happen. 1 second. So now you know why I've been away, because I've been under attack. No excuses, just reality. When you serve the divine, you get attacked by evil spirits, dark entities, jinns. That's what happens. Okay? So the next card we have, the same card. Pay attention to the signs. That means just be aware in the earth realm you are being attacked. Some of us are. Temptation. 19, 9 and 1 is 10. Temptation. The demons of sexual perversion are coming around, and they want to tempt you and get you involved in all kind of sexual immorality so you can catch a disease like HIV or AIDS and die. Yeah, that's what they want. They want to kill you. They don't like you at all. Last card we have is beauty. And I say this card means find the beauty of the spirit realm. And the spirit realm is within your mind, the third eye, Tahuti. And this card is card number 8, which is intelligence. This is the intelligence the divine is asking us to find. They want us to let go of the past. They want us to find the lesson of the past. They want us to find the beauty in the present. And we do all this through using intelligence. Sit back, the energy for today. Okay? Is that right? Yeah, 10 and 1 and 2. So that's 6, 7, 8. Sebek, Anpu, Anubis. Gemini, Mercury energy. You want to check out the transits of Mercury. That might help you. If you want to check out the transits of Mars, Aries, Scorpio energy, you might want to check that out, because Scorpio comes in on the 21st of October. I'm not sure what sign is in now. I think it's Libra. I'm not quite sure. I think it is Libra. So we're being called to find beauty, find the lesson. And level up. Find the beauty in this lesson. Find the beauty in this mess. Find the beauty in the chaos. Look for the beauty. That's where you're going to be able to find your new life, in the beauty. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. They're telling me that's it. They're telling me that's it. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. Find the beauty in all of this mess that has caused you stress. Find the beauty of your new strength, your new identity, your new power, your new awareness, your new awareness. Celebrate yourself, pat yourself on the back, and move forward with confidence. This is Sister Toffee, creator of kmsc.online, where we talk about the divine nature in your spirit. I'm going to see you guys on the second video, where we're going to look into what's going to happen the first week of October. I believe it's going to be the 2nd through... Is it the 2nd? No, it's going to be the 3rd. The 3rd through... I think it's 3rd through the 7th or 3rd through the 8th. So we're going to do that. We're going to look and see what Spirit has to say about the 3rd through the 8th, just for a backup plan. But this generally is the general message for the month of October. This is the message from Spirit that we're being given. We're being asked to not people please. We're being asked to love ourselves. We're being asked to believe in our dreams. We're being asked to ignore demonic entities that are trying to suck the energy out of us through sexual entity attachment to our Mudlahara. We're being asked to be aware and careful of these hostile energies. We're also being asked to believe in ourselves and our dreams. Use intelligence to alchemize our past perspective of what was painful and transform it into something that's beautiful and empowering for ourselves and our future. Do not get sad about what you cannot offer a person financially. Your love should be enough, and if it's not, that's the person that you don't need in your life. Okay? So that's what I see as the message. The Divine also wants us to know that mortality is a real thing. We will not live on this planet forever. We need to redeem the time and remember that the people that we love will not always be on this planet, and that we will not always have an opportunity to be around them or to apologize or to say I'm sorry. And if you're going to be that stubborn to realize that when you die or they die, you have to be the right one, you have to be the proud one, you have to be the one to blame, and you're not going to open yourself up to talking to them because you feel that they shouldn't force you to be accountable. They shouldn't force you to express and admit what you did wrong because you want to take the child's way out. You want to not be accountable. You don't want to express yourself. You just want to say, I'm sorry, and then possibly do the same foolishness again. Well, that's not how God works, my dear. And if you're that kind of person that's doing that, then what's going to happen is you are going to be left behind. Like that book Tim LaHaye, Left Behind. You have to do the inner alchemy. All people that are stubborn, unforgiving, that don't want to try, it's just I'm right and you're wrong and you need to come to me and bow down because you're on the right hand of Jesus, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble. Okay? I'm just telling you right now. That's just what it is. All have fallen short. All have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. That's what the Bible says. Christ said in the Bible, he who was without sin cast the first stone. So when you have a judgmental mentality towards a person and someone says, well, you hurt me, and you say, well, I'm sorry, and that's it, but you've done it repetitively and you don't explain yourself as far as understanding why you did it, or I'm sorry I did this happened and that happened, I think I have a problem with this, like explaining to the person what's wrong, why you keep doing that, or that I want you to say, I'm sorry, but I just want to stay away because I don't want to hurt you or whatever, just more than just I'm sorry. We can't, as adults, we can't do that. We're not children. We can't just say, oh, I'm sorry, and then think that as an adult it's going to be accepted. It doesn't work that way, So for those of you that are feeling real stubborn and egotistical and like, I don't have to answer to anybody, I do what I want to do, and now that person, blah, 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 they, this and that, and you don't understand how you possibly have hurt them and do not want to be accountable, you need to think about that, because life is short. You need to think about that. You really do. All right, so that's what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I do enjoy you all very much, and I thank you for being present. You are worth 1,000,000 stars to me. I know we don't talk much, but I love you guys so much, and I'm so grateful for you. And I wish I could see your face, because you are my soul family, my few 32, 33 subscribers, 37, however many you are. I love you guys so much. I love you, love you, love you. I would love if we can get together and have a picnic, because I truly feel like you are my soul family. You are the people that believe in me. You're the people that support me as me, without any compromise, without any shade thrown on me. And I just want to say I love you, and I thank you for being there for me, okay? So I'll be back with you guys shortly, and we're going to be doing a spread for the first week of October 2022, okay? I'll speak with you guys shortly, and the information that holds the card information will be in the description box, and also the link to the website. And on the website you can use all the other all the other platforms that I have for other information regarding this science, which is the podcast on Anchor, and also there's a blog on the website, okay? So all that will be below, and I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Have a happy October, and take care.